All right, guys, we're back. So we got the tackle box, we got the fishing rod, we got the Puckipuppy Bulldog. We're gonna take this thing for a little dig. I'm gonna actually put you guys, I'm gonna shoot the video footage because it's kind of hard to do all of it, you know, by yourself, but I'm gonna use my Ray-Ban Wayfarers and shoot some video footage through them as I'm riding around the woods and stuff. And then we'll head to the fishing hole, see if we can't pick up a fish, and then we'll talk a little bit more about the bike. This is a smooth ride. We got a pretty good incline right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm not even gonna pedal. I got it on 4 and we're climbing. Just hitting the thumb throttle. Really climb that hill with these at about 13 miles an hour. Pretty good stuff there. Alright, I got the pedal assist off. We're going to go off-road and we're going to go down here in the woods just like we'd be, you know, kind of scouting, whatever. If you're going hunting, you know, maybe you want to ride this back into the woods and they got somewhat of a trail you can get on. Not saying it's necessarily lazy. It's just, you know, it saves you time, right? Let's say you're going back in the woods a couple miles. You got to cover some ground. This is going to help you do that. It's going to get you ahead of the other guys in the woods that are hunting as well. Here's the lake we were talking about right here. Let's check this out. These are fun, man. I love e-bikes. Okay, so we got a pretty good incline. I got the pedal assist on 1 and we're gonna go up this hill. I'm just gonna stay seated and see if we can accomplish it. No, we gotta go to 2 and we're stood up. Okay, we made it. We made it just fine. Oh, we'll go this way. Shut the pedal assist off. Okay, now we're gonna open her up. Pedal assist 5, here we go. $18, $19, $20. So definitely not false advertisement. It did touch 20 just with the throttle. Do a little brake test. That's the front brake. It locks right up for you. Do the back brake. It works great. Fantastic. You know, some of my buddies fish around Lake St. Clair and Metro Park and stuff. And Metro Park's huge, and a lot of people don't take advantage of some of them areas because it's such a long walk. Something like this, what a guy might need to get them to the honey holes, spend more time fishing than walking. So let's go grab our fishing stuff and see if we can't catch a bass or something. All right, so we made it. Actually rode it down them steps. I forgot to have these glasses on while I was doing that, maybe on the ride out. What we want to do, we want to try to catch a fish. And then, only then, will we give you, actually whether I catch one or not, I'm going to give you guys my honest opinion about this bike. Really an unbiased opinion. So, the wind is now whipping though, so we'll see if we can't make something happen. I'll be throwing the Berkeley Stunner jerkbait. Whip that baby out there. Alright, we've been going for about 20 minutes. We're gonna bomb one more out there. And we're gonna go so slow. Jerk, jerk, pause. Jerk, jerk, pause. Okay, so let's talk about my final thoughts about the Puckipuppy Bulldog. Now, this bike is phenomenal. Front to back, side to side. They did a really good job building this bike. The seat, phenomenal. Very big, heavy duty seat. I really like this kickstand design as well, being in the back like that. Some of the bikes put them up here a little closer and they kind of get in your way. Being all the way in the back like that, I really like that. The suspension is great. The stability is great. I had this thing up some hills, through some trails, down the gravel, in the sand, stuff like that. Worked out really nice. As far as your arm placement from your seat, how you're riding it, really comfortable. I was happy with that. Headlight brightness, okay, so I shined it at my house, in my house at night. It's relatively bright for what it is. The camouflage pattern I really like too. If you're an outdoorsman like me, camo's a big part of your life. The camouflage pattern is nice. It is a clean looking bike, man. I'm gonna tell you, the black wheels with the fenders, I mean, so let me stand out of the way. The black wheels and the fenders really set off that camouflage pattern. I love the look of this bike. I honestly love the look of this bike. As far as cons, okay, I can continue the list of pros and continue on with that, but we want to talk about the cons. Some things I want you guys to consider before you purchase this bike. Number one, if you want to remove the battery to charge it, you can't do that. So you have to take this bike, either roll it up into your house, into your garage, and plug it in. And you cannot charge both batteries at once unless you were to buy a second charger. How often are you going to have to charge them? Not very often. Unless you're running this thing 20 miles one way to work or something, you're not going to really have to consider charging it that often. So it's not a huge con, but for some people, depending on where you live, what your situation is with a garage and things like that, you may not be able to just roll it in a garage. You may have to bring it in your house and charge it up. So that is a con for me. And the second con is really the weight. It is a heavy, heavy bike. Now, through the assembly and through the walkthrough in the previous video, I did explain that they cut weight in certain spots of the bike by making things out of plastic, which is not a big deal. But overall, the bike is really heavy, just shy of 100 pounds. So if you're a smaller person or can't lift that well, you know, you want to consider things like that. You can pop the batteries out and it will drop some weight. But just remember, this ain't your average mountain bike where you can just pick it up, set it in the back of your truck type of thing. So you're going to want to consider that. But other than that, that's really my only two cons on this bike. The price point is right there for a dual battery, long range electric e-bike. It is right there, man. I mean, it's a phenomenal price point. As far as the weight and the charging capabilities, you know, that's not a deal breaker to me, I guess. For some people it may be. So if you're looking for a long range e-bike, consider the Puckipuppy Bulldog. Thank you guys again for watching. I can't thank you enough for sticking around. The Skeeters are coming out. If you guys could and you haven't yet, be sure to like the video, click the like button for me. Be sure to subscribe to my channel by clicking the subscribe button. It's 100% free. Can't thank you guys enough. We'll see you on the next one.